What's up, guys? It's TRT77 here with my week 5 game of UPA Season 1. This week we take on MopOfJustice, and as you can see on your screen, he has quite a threatening team. Honestly, this is probably one of the most offensive teams out there, which is kind of nuts considering the teams we have played, like Vanze's team and stuff, being very offensive, screens offense, but this is a very offensive team. And it's quite difficult checking a number of his mons on this team. Now, I made some very last minute changes to the overall paste because initially I had other mons on here and then I replaced them. But this is the final paste we went with, and I feel like I made a few errors in the final team, but I'm just gonna hold on to those in case we get into the playoffs and we play him again. We start off with Tapu Fini. This is a utility Fini this week. It's just here to take hits, sponge hits. It's just a lot easier to just sponge hits and be useful that way. Next up we have Tony Romo, Rotamo. Fully Fizz Def this week because he's got quite the physical offense between Diggersby and Lycanroc Dusk, and I would like to be able to check those threats. Next up we've got Michael Victini coming back again with an Assault Vest this time with much more bulk than before. But with we've just got V-Crate in there for Volcarona, obviously. V-Crate will put it in range of anything else, or if it's taking a little bit of chip, V-Crate will take care of it. Next up we have got Thanos Weavile coming in with Choice Band. Pretty simple set basically. I just put in the extra defense to make it a roll because I didn't need the speed too much. I just made it a roll with Accelerock from Lycanroc if he's Life Orb. Next up we've got Corviknight with the bulk up set. The hope is that hopefully he's not able to set up on us, and with Zapdos Galar, because we can hopefully reflect those thunderous kicks off with Mirror Armor. And our last mon is Aerodactyl. It's going to be a DD Aerodactyl coming in this week. I did change the set an awful lot, but he does not kill us with Lycanroc's Accelerock unless he is Choice Banded, which is a very important point worth noting. So now I'm just going to jump right into the game, guys. Now jumping into the game, guys, as you can see, he has brought quite the threatening team. But I don't see any Diggersby and I don't see Starmie, which leads me to think maybe I have a little less value for Rotom Wash here, and that is going to be my lead. He does lead Lycanroc Dusk, but here obviously I'm just going to Volt Switch because I don't think it's too much stopping me from Volt Switching here. As I just go straight into Victini, and here I'm not going to predict too much. If he wants to go back into Lycanroc, we get enough chip. And we take out a Abomasnow first up, which is a great start. But the hail chip is really annoying, something I did not factor into this game when I was building. Go back into Rotamo here. He goes for the Fishes Rend. It doesn't do enough. We're quite physically bulky. We tank the Icicle Crash. Hopefully we don't flinch, and we don't. And we're going to take out Mrs. Fish. It didn't. I don't think that crit mattered. I think even his max HP it killed. Going into the next mon is Zapdos Galar, and here I can't really keep Rotamo any longer. It's basically sack fodder. And I thought here maybe I could at least scout his item. Worst case, if he's lefties, if he's bulk up or something, I can just Volt Switch if he wants to sub. I'm going to Arrow here. I'm going to Mega Up, click the dual Wing Beat. But we missed the dual Wing Beat, which is a little unfortunate because that would have done a decent amount of chip. But it is what it is. I'm just going to go into Tapu Fini here. He goes for the Shadow Claw and he crits us straight away, which is again pretty unfortunate because I think we easily were never 3-hit KO'd by that not critting, but it is a high crit ratio move. Here we're gonna go for the Surf, which does a bit. He does go for the Iron Head. It's kind of clear to me here that he's chipping down Fini, but I don't really have a switch into this thing outside Corv, and I need Corv healthy for Zapdos and Lycanroc. And Fini is gonna pick up another kill here as Aegislash goes down. And we're up 5-3 right now, but I'm not very happy with our position here. Here I switched hard into Victini as I know he's going to Quiver Dance. Probably should have stayed in and just click Surf and sack Victini, sacked Fini, because then I would have kept Victini alive. But here, Teeny has done its job. It's chipped down Volcarona into range, and it is going to go down here. Here we're just going to pick off Volcarona with the Banded Ice Shard. Now, as you can see, this game is going like really fast, guys, because it's a very offensive game. It's like both teams, neither of us are really playing for the... Neither of us are really taking time on our turns. On at least in game we were, but like on like overall basis, it's like 13 turns in, the 6 man's dead. He goes into Zapdos Gala here, and I'm just assuming he's probably banded. Sorry, he's probably Scarf. So I'm gonna go into Feeny here and sack it off here, and he does pick up the kill with Thunderous Kick. Now that is something I did not in the moment think too much of. I clicked next turn too fast here, but he had to be banded to kill us, and I was very dumb to not realize that then. But then, as y'all are gonna see here, this is probably your first on this channel, but you're gonna see me lose because I did not, or at least lose a Pokemon, because I did not know about a mechanic here. As I go into Corviknight, I know I can just click Bulk Up here. He does get the Mirror Armor defense drop, but it procs Defiant. Now this is something I did not know that happened, and now we're in a very precarious position here, because +2, he's gonna kill a Pokemon here. Now, I'm gonna let this play out so y'all can see what happens. Here I am going to go into Weavile, because here I can sack Weavile and then still win between Aero and Corv. That is the plan here. I go into Aero, I click the dual wing beat here. If he is banded Jolly Lycanroc, this is a roll heavily in our favor. For the Accelerock, he clicks the Accelerock, he does kill us. But I found out after the game that he was Adamant banned, so that was a roll in his favor. 75% to Oko at our range. I'm going to go into Corviknight here. I don't have much of a play. I have to Roost Up first. He does click... I probably could have honestly just clicked the Brave Bird there first up. It would have probably been a better play for me to do that. But I don't know how much it would have mattered. And here... he's going to pick us off with Accelerock. Sorry, I haven't been crossing off the Mons. But yeah, he's going... we do take out Zapdos Galar. And he is going to take us out with... what do you call it? Apologies. With Lycanroc Dusk. With Accelerock. So... the main thing I want to highlight from this game is I definitely misplayed this endgame. Like, very, very badly. I felt like I got just really shook up because of not knowing the mechanic with Mirror Armor and Defiant. And that really threw me off there in that moment. But what I should have done in that moment was I should have gone into Aerodactyl. I should have sacked it off. I will even rewind the turns, honestly, to put us back in that position here. So, in this position... instead of sacking Weavile here, what I should have done here is I should have sacked Aerodactyl. First off, the first thing I should have done, honestly, was just click Brave Bird. Because irrespective, if I click Brave Bird, he would have been in range with this Mon, or I would have gotten a lot of chip off on Lycanroc Dusk. That should have... I would have killed Zapdos Galar at -1 if I just click Brave Bird here. And if I click Brave Bird here, I think I just win the game. That would have probably been the best play, but the thing is, honestly, if I just thought he'd be at -1 defense. I didn't think he'd be at +2 attack, so that's why I clicked the Bulk Up. But the next play I could have improved on here was here, in this moment, I should not... So, this is the position we're in here. Obviously, I can't stay in here. He will kill us. At +2, even +1 defense, at 54%, he will kill us. Because he's Choice Banded. And here, instead of sacking Weavile, what I probably should have done here is gone into and sacked Aerodactyl. Because here, if I sack Aerodactyl, the thing is, for me, in my head, the only thing I remember is I just kept telling myself, he can't possibly be double banned. Which is a great bring on his part. Don't get me wrong, he did a great job bringing double choice ban. But here, instead of just letting him... kill Weavile, what I should have done is I should have sacked Aerodactyl, then gone into Weavile here, and then just click Triple Axle. If he stays in, Zapdos is dead. If he switches out into Lycanroc, Lycanroc is dead. And if he Scarf Lycanroc, he has to click Stone Edge. Wouldn't have killed us at 52. We could have roosted. If he was Banded Lycanroc, he'd have to click Accelerock to kill us. And we would live 2 Accelerocks easily. Meaning we could have just roosted with Corviknight and won the game. And that is where I feel like that was the big error I made. These 2 players were players I could have definitely improved on. GG's to MopOfJustice. I think he did a great job bringing double choice ban. It was not something I expected. And I feel like I got caught off guard mainly because of the whole Defiant thing. But he did play really well. So GG's to him, guys. We are going to drop to 2 and 3. We're still positive differential. We're +2. But we've got 5 weeks left. And hopefully we can make the playoffs from here. Probably going to have to win at least 3 more games. A minimum of 3 more games. But I honestly want to be safe. So at this point, I'm looking at every game like a playoff game. Like, at this point, that's the only way I can look at it. I have to take every game as a playoff game as it comes. And hopefully we make the postseason at this stage. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all have a great day. This is TRT77 and this is me signing off.